You know, when you think of the most iconic, most beloved noodle dishes in the world, what comes to mind? For me, it's gotta be pad thai. It's just that perfect, amazing tangle of noodles with a flavor that hits every single note. A little sweet, a little sour, salty, and so savory.
But let's be real. Have you ever tried to make it at home and it didn't quite hit the same as your favorite restaurant? It feels like that perfect balance is some kind of secret. But I'm here to tell you, it's not. And today, we are going to unlock all those secrets together so you can make a truly perfect pad thai right in your own kitchen. Welcome to the Asian Food Diary.
Okay, so let's get right into it. Like with any amazing dish, it all starts with getting the right ingredients. This is our foundation, and you can't build a great house on a shaky foundation, right?
So here's our lineup, our cast of characters. We've got our flat rice noodles for that classic chew. For protein, we're using firm tofu and shrimp. And then the flavor powerhouses. Tamarind for that tang, fish sauce for that salty umami depth, and palm sugar for a lovely mild sweetness. Of course, we need garlic and shallots, crispy bean sprouts, fresh chives, and crunchy roasted peanuts to bring it all home. Seriously, every single one of these plays a part.
Now, let me give you the first major tip, and honestly, this one's a total game changer. You do not boil your rice noodles. I repeat, do not boil them. You just soak them in warm water until they're nice and pliable, but still have a little firmness to them. This is the secret to getting that perfect, chewy texture instead of a pile of mush in your wok. And here it is. This right here is the absolute heart and soul of authentic pad thai: tamarind. This is where that signature sour, tangy flavor comes from, and trust me, it is non-negotiable. When you're at the store, try to find the pure tamarind pulp that often comes in a block. It's so much brighter and has a way more authentic flavor than the concentrates.
All right, let's talk about the sauce. This is where the real magic happens. It's where we create that perfect, harmonious balance of flavors. A great pad thai lives or dies by its sauce, and believe it or not, it's actually really simple to get right.
See? It's just a few simple steps. First, you're going to dissolve that palm sugar in a little bit of warm water. Next, you stir in that beautiful tamarind paste until it's totally smooth. And finally, you add your fish sauce for that savory kick. Just whisk it all together. You can practically smell that perfect harmony of sweet, sour, and salty already.
So, our noodles are soaked, the sauce is ready to go, and now for the most exciting part. It is time to fire up that wok. This is where all our careful prep pays off in a fast, hot, and oh so delicious stir-fry.
But before we start, I've got to share the golden rule of stir-frying. The secret is high heat and making sure you don't overcrowd the pan. If you throw too much in there at once, the temperature drops, and you end up steaming your food instead of searing it. So if you need to, just cook in batches. I promise you it makes all the difference in the world.
Okay, let's do this. Get that wok screaming hot. A little oil, then in goes the garlic and shallots, just until you can smell them. Now for the shrimp and tofu, cook them just until the shrimp turns pink. Push all that to one side of the wok and crack an egg right into the empty space. Scramble it up quickly. And now for the main event. In go the noodles and pour over that gorgeous sauce. You want to toss everything like you mean it, just until the noodles are tender and coated. And for the last 30 seconds, fold in those bean sprouts and chives so they stay nice and crisp.
And just like that, we're at the finish line. We've built all those layers of flavor, we've mastered the wok, and now it is time to plate this beautiful creation and add those final irresistible touches.
Now, these garnishes are not just for looks, they are absolutely essential. They complete the entire experience. So pile those noodles onto a plate and be generous with the crushed peanuts for crunch, a fresh lime wedge to brighten everything up, some extra bean sprouts for freshness, and a little chili and cilantro if you like. Just take a moment to look at that. The amazing colors, all the different textures, you literally just created a work of art that you can eat.
And there you have it, a perfect, beautiful plate of homemade pad thai. And you know what? It's going to taste 1,000 times better than any takeout because you made it. If you enjoyed this culinary journey with me and you think you're going to give this recipe a try, I'd so appreciate it if you hit that like button, subscribe for more, and please let us know in the comments how it turned out.
So there you go. You have the foundation. You have officially mastered the classic pad thai. So the only real question left is, how are you going to make it your own? Are you going to add some chicken, maybe some shiitake mushrooms for a veggie version? The possibilities are pretty much endless. Happy cooking!